Hemoglobin here. Normally I would say I hope you're having a great day, but it's time for some real talk. And I am here on my perch because I am doing a vlog, faceless vlog. Um, and this has been on my mind a lot. So I know I did a vlog about being gay and being non-binary, but that was for me. And I've been thinking about this a lot, and it brings me to tears. I'm going to try to keep it together, no promises. Um, so on TikTok, a lot, there are people who don't feel comfortable coming out. They think their parents are going to reject them or whatnot, or get kicked out, which almost happened to me. And like literally my mom said, stop the car, I want him out. So I get that fear. I do. And I know it's cliche, but We Are Family is not just a song. We are here for you, we are here for each other. And my heart goes out to you. Whoever you are, just know that I want you to know the love that I do. And it's just not fair. I grew up in the US, and I grew up during this particular era. And I mean, there were hard times for people of the Lavender family, as I like to call us. Um, Lavender family, Lavender community, whatever, Lavender. Um, and there are people out there that will get bullied, might lose their jobs, might not get housing, um, might get incarcerated, might get bullied, beaten, um, beaten and left to die, outright killed, even thrown from buildings. So it's just, I'm trying to keep this PG, because I haven't done one in a while. Um, it is more than unfortunate. It is terrible. And my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to all the brave people that align with the Lavender community who are bullied, beaten, persecuted, thrown to jail, thrown off whatever, killed, even if they're suspected of being in the Lavender community. And it's just not fair. And this is why when people say, why is there a Pride Month? Yeah, you can say, oh, it's so easy for them now. But it's not. Like, I still see currently, this might be dating the video, but I still see on TikTok where people don't feel comfortable coming out to their family, but they come out to the TikTok community. My heart goes out to you. I don't want you to live a double life. I don't want you to feel like you need to live a double life. I love you for who you are. There was one TikToker that had a nice message. Don't know if you would agree with this. with my translation of it, but here it is. Whoever made the universe, made all of this, all of everything, all of this, and he, she, they, them included you and made you in it. And it wasn't to make you suffer. It was to make you experience maybe some trials and tribulations, but love. You are all deserving of love. And you are worthy of love. Love is the message. Again, corny as it sounds. So, it's going to take you out of the moment for a little bit. Let me find something enlightening or I'm trying to find, I should have done this earlier. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. And this does not have to apply for just back in the day Ellis Island refugees. This should apply to all refugees. I feel like we should accept everyone. Everyone. And I want you to accept yourself. I want you to accept that you are deserving of love. I want you to accept love when it enters your life and let it go if it needs to go. But man was not created to walk alone, nor womankind. Whoever created us, be it some all-knowing being or someone, something else, or the universe, we were not meant to walk alone. We are meant for love. And love has many different meanings. So, ideally, you would love yourself. You would have the family's love. And you would have the love of another. And my heart goes out to you. I am very blessed to be where I am. And slowly I'm becoming more comfortable with my gay self and getting my nails and toenails painted. I like Minecraft, so I have some Minecraft nail art that I enjoy seeing. And I mean, you can't have me without Minecraft or being of the Lavender community. You just can't. I'm not going to separate them. Please, please be yourself. And if they can't take it, come here. I want you, my huddled masses, my refugees, those that don't want you at any country or don't want you at any stage or whatever, come to me and let us live in happiness. For so long, I was taught that being gay was a sin. And I was so angry at God because I was just like, why would you make me this way and then make it so I can't know love? And I wrestled with that for a very long time. And it kind of exacerbated my depression. It made me feel less than and worthless, and it took me time and love to get over that. A lot of time and a lot of love. So please find your community. You don't have to be like everyone. You don't have to be a stereotype. You can just be yourself. And know that being yourself is better than not being yourself. Better than lying. You get this freedom, this less of burden when you're just honest. When I wasn't being honest, I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time. All I wanted to say was when, oh, do you have a nice girlfriend? I'd be like, no, I was gay, so maybe like, do you have a nice boyfriend? We're like working on it. Like that would have been my ideal childhood. And I've had boyfriends where that was their childhood. And I am amazed by it. Growing up, and then I had a boyfriend who family like punched him and spit on him. So there's a wide range of reactions. And when you hold this newborn baby in your hands, in your arms, and they are your world, how can you disrespect your world that much? You should love your world unconditionally. And that's the love that I want for you. I want unconditional love for yourself, from your family, and from whomever you decide to love and loves you back. And there's other YouTubers and TikTokers that have this gif about like, can you pay my bills, my automobiles, and the the caption is, when I'm dating someone whose parents or family is not homophobic, which means that there's still homophobia going on, even for these teens. I've been crying tonight because I want you to know love, and I try to end that on all of my videos. And I try to say it sometimes in the beginning as well. Yes, like and subscribe, but for goodness sake, just be you. Be unapologetically you. Be, well, I won't say that phrase, but unapologetically you. And this is why I support We Are Family. It's not just a song, it's also an organization that helps with displaced homeless youth that are of the Lavender community and were displaced because of admitting their truth. I want your life to be better than mine. That's why I think we're here. And that's why I think like what we struggle with is how to make the world a better place. I think we should start with love. Forget what your parents think about. I feel like I'm contradicting myself. Trying to think of how to put this. So, I want to say find yourself with like minded individuals, but at the same time, I don't want you to create this echo chamber. And what I mean by that is basically the idea is if you get an echo chamber, you say something, the other person says, "Oh yeah," and this, and then you both kind of wind each other up. I want you to know diversity. I want you to know that some of the stereotypes that you see on TV or movies, especially like back in the day stuff, are not necessarily who you are, not necessarily who you need to be. I want you to know love. And this is when I wish that we still had houses. Um, Sometimes your family might not accept you. Um, and some families kick out their children. And we are of a community where you get to choose your family. And if one day I can afford something other than this efficiency unit, I can find like a place for the displaced Lavender community. I want to be a home for you. I want to create a safe and loving environment for you. Like, these are my goals in life. Just bring me your tired and your huddled masses, the people that you reject, give them to me, bring them to me. I want to be your beacon. And I know that's kind of hard, like, to be like, oh, he's going to be your beacon when he's not even going to show his face. I'm like, I don't want my ideas to, like, be counteractive or whatever. Like, I want my ideas to be their own. And I feel like showing my face is not conducive to having their thoughts on their own. Because then when you show your face, then people judge you based on how you look instead of based on your ideas, your ideals, and what you feel. But yes, one day, that is my dream. So, I want to create a safe haven for those that would be jailed, bullied, beaten, killed. I want to create a program where we can have you here. I want to create a safe place. I don't want to discriminate, but I would like a place that is a large community of people that are of the Lavender community. I want them to have that safe haven, to renormalize, as some people put it, which is an interesting statement in itself. it hurts me to know that you're hurting out there. Sorry, all I can think about is that pain. All of you suffering out there. If you can find your way out here, I've seen families struggle with their children who are obviously of the Lavender community, and I've seen people struggle with their identity. And that's up to you to find yourself in all the mess that is this world. I pray for you every day. I want you to know the love that I know. I've learned to love myself, and I'm slowly accepting my true self as someone who likes pretty things and likes to be pretty. I'm not necessarily flamboyant, but I got nails for it. But that goes into my whole gender non-binary thing too. You don't have to act a certain way, but what you have to do is love yourself first. Because if you can't love, as RuPaul says, oh, this is so cheesy, but as RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love anyone else? And how is anyone else expected to love you? We can't be doing this game of, oh, I feel so worthless and so useless. Like, people can be your cheerleader, and they can try to pull you out of the darkness, but it's not easy for most people. And that's why we have helplines for that, but I'm digressing. I want you to love yourself, to know that you were put on this earth for a reason, and that reason is to make the world a better place and to find love. Now, I mean, for asexual people, I'm not talking about like physical love. I'm talking about being able to say I love you to someone and have them say it back to you. And then I'm obsessed about this Netflix movie called Young Royals, and we have a crowned prince wrestling with his homosexuality. Every family's different, and everyone feels different pressures. But we are family, and we are one. And I might not know you, but because you are of this family, and I've known and seen and felt some of this world's discriminations, I deserve love. I have been loved, and I am loved. And I want you to be able to say the same things. That you love yourself, and that others around you love you. And then there's that special person or persons that will say it back to you. I don't know, it's weird. I was sitting on the couch crying about this, and like tears rolling down my face, but it is what it is. For those of you that are in these worlds where you are being tossed off the side of a building or you are being killed by a machete, if I get elected to be president, then that would be my big thing. Taking you, my refugees, my displaced, my homeless, and giving you a chance to live, to be alive, to not be persecuted or bullied. That's what I want. I want happiness. I want love. Those are my ideals. In one of the books it says, love thy neighbor as thyself, which means you have to accept yourself in order to love them, and they have to accept you as you are. I don't think tolerance is enough anymore. I think we should go back to our roots. Whether you believe in Adam and Eve, or if you believe in Lucy, the OG Eve, scientifically or religious, we are all related. Maybe distantly, but we're all related. We are all of one tribe. And that tribe should, at its heart, be loving and accepting. I know I'm rambling, so I appreciate you staying with me for these 30 minutes. Sorry, this just cuts deep for me to see you suffering, you trying to find your way. So, elect me president, and I will do my best to end your suffering, because it's just not fair. Why does cisgender heterosexual have to be the default? Why is it called a gender reveal when you're naming the sex of the child? I think it's a little presumptuous to call it a gender reveal. I think it's presumptuous to assume that the person is completely cisgender and completely heterosexual. I don't think that should be the default. I feel like we, as a community, technically outnumber the cisgender heterosexuals. That's how I feel. So it shouldn't be them accepting us, it should be us accepting them. That's the way I think it should go. Don't fight your feelings, be honest. Love yourself, love others, let them love you. And I promise you, you'll find that person. We are all deserving of love. And I wholeheartedly believe that you, yes, you, deserve love. And I want that for you. So as always, with love, hemoglobin out.